Your online community radio station. New music playing now. Infinity FM. Unlimited music for soul, your online community radio station.
Good morning, my darlings. I hope that you are all well. Right. Just hold on for me 2 seconds. Oh, guys, we telefoon oggend reg. Absolutely crazy morning, absolutely insane morning. It is absolutely cold coming over to Grabouw, but it's such a beautiful morning and the sun is out, but it's nog steeds koud, right? It's extremely cold. My queens, I need to check in with you. How are you doing? How was your week? My week was very much, we would say, unproductive. I feel that I did so much, yet I didn't do a lot. So we need to dive into a little bit of things that made headlines and also going into, not to keep it too heavy because it's Saturday, diving into stats of GBV, obviously very important, because on this show we empower all females. We are queens, we are daughters to a king. So why would you be treated anything less and your worth not being seen? Nigel or Sisibay. So stay tuned, join in on the conversation. Thank you for being tuned into Infinity FM online community radio station based within the community for the community. You can also WhatsApp me in studio on 06651211711. Anything you want to send, what you're up to for the weekend, how was your week? What do you want to get off your chest for the Saturday morning? Okay, guys, so let's get into a bit of music and I will be back. For now, just relax. Let's chill before we get too heavy. You know what I mean? So good morning. Thank you for being tuned in to Infinity FM, online community radio station based within the community for the community.
Unlimited music for your soul. Your online community radio station.
Good morning, my darlings. If you're only tuned in, you're tuned into Infinity FM, online community radio station based within the community for the community. How are you all doing, my queens? Saturday morning, isn't it so lovely outside? The drive to Garabo is absolutely awesome. But ek het heel pad met my hitte aangery nie. Koue te gaan nie van my vang nie. So, guys, we will be looking at the latest, something caught my eye. I think you all also have heard this, read it or watched it on news, where obviously 22 high school students were injured. And this is so terrible. One passed away when a taxi collided with a bollard in Cape Town CBD yesterday morning. This is so sad, right? The Western Cape traffic, Richard Coleman says that half of the children were seriously injured. He clarified that the taxi hit a bollard in Plain Street, which caused, this is so sad. Ek meen jy as 'n ouer, jy sit miskien op die huis, whatever, or on your way to work, and then you get this message saying your child just has been in an accident. En die feit dat daar was, wat? 22 kinders in die taxi. Hi. 22. And then also the driver of the taxi didn't have a driver's license, and the taxi itself was not licensed. So, about the analysis, so. About the analysis, so. Nee, but the right ball, okay, look. Yes, I understand. He wants to make a living, he needs to provide whatever. But now, in this case, in this scenario, obviously, these children that got seriously injured, one passed away, also the driver, also sustained injuries. But the thing is, hy will provide for sy family, but ten die koste van, kyk nou, 22 high school students were injured. Nee. So obviously there's an investigation, but ons kan ons nou sien, dit is baie clear. Baie clear as dit. Window Lean gaan dit eers meer clear maak wat hy man al die klagte gaan bestaan, right? So my darlings, listen, as we do on a Saturday, we empower each other as females, single moms, and we also just look into the silent abuse that also happens, Also, one more thing, I just got a message also just saying that please bear with us. Yes, our internet hak nog, but hak saam ons. Moet nie worry nie, just hak with us. Be with us on this road, you know what I mean? We's hakken, but jy is hier. Us hakken, but we are here. That is the thing, right? So ways to empower women, we always need to look at how to empower each other as females, queens, and those who are in silent, abusive relationships. We need to motivate each other. Sometimes you need to say things to someone, even though they don't want to hear it, but genuinely say. Yes, we spoke about it last week in the sense of, but wat is soos het sê, Nikki, en die persoon luister nie. Listen, daai was soos kom ons al deur nie. As you never worry what you feel, there's that saying. But then again, in this context, nee, jy moet dik hou dik tot jy nie meer kan dik hou nie. Because as females, we really need to empower each other. But then there are females wat, hulle is nie vir jou, hulle is 'n female, maar hulle is nie vir jou nie. Nee, wie bou 'n nasie so? Ladies, we cannot be in a mindset where we pull or how can I say, insult each other. Do you know what I mean? As females, we need to power each other. And the thing is, we need to boost each other's self-esteem. We need to immediately nip negativity that you may be hear about another female. Stand up for a female if you're not in that female's friend circle or in the space of the same, But if you hear I'll speak badly or insult another queen, you need to stand up and defend that queen. Do you understand? That is what we need to do for each other. Yes, my darlings, as I just said, hakken te sien netwerk. Heeltyd is hakken. My phone as heeltemal hakken, is nie hakken so. I love you all that you are with me, even through a hakkende, show. But also remember, you can go to our website, which is www.finishyourradio.co.za. As Jane and Fulham happen to this on Facebook. Look, Facebook is just the platform where you can see all the presenters that are in studio and who's doing their show at that time. But you can also go to the website where you can just free flow listen 24/7 on Finish Your Radio. So then also WhatsApp messages coming in. I will do that in a bit. If you are unmuting me now, you can send me a WhatsApp at 065121711. Tell me what you're getting up to this weekend, or how was your week, my friends. Like I said, as sometimes a female, just I think this would count for anybody, right? Just that message of how are you doing? How was your week? How are you feeling? Kyk, jy soms voel mense om dit, soos ek het nie nou dit bygewoon nie, by vriende van my en hulle sal vir my boodskap sê, maar nou reply ek miskien nou 10 jaar later. This is now connected to the single mom life. If you're a single mom, nee, dit ek nie altyd op 'n phone sien, nee. You can send me the message and then I will reply when I can, because obviously children and kids take priority, and you need to, as a female, as a queen, must make sure that your situation, your priorities, your responsibilities are taken care of. Jy kan nie. That's why most of my friends, they know, okay, then Nikki can reply when she has a chance, which is true. I do reply, even if it takes a few hours, but as single moms, you need to understand that we have other things that we need to attend to. Responsibilities, number one. Ons kan nie altyd, nee, ek kry die mense, wat alles liever video call. Nee, die sê nie, vir my is dit altyd so a struggle. Hoekom? Even met 'n gewone phone call. Even with a normal man, dit gaan nou baie weird klink, but look, how can, as jy nou net vir my bel en vir my te vra, hoe gaan dit nie? As amper soos hy sê, I just called, no? Hoekom kan jy dit type? Can't we type such things? As it a short episode is, hoekom type jy dit? Then, so a friend of mine said, Nikki, but sometimes the person wants to speak to you and wants to hear, nee, you can voice note to do now, what is my voice? You know what I mean? So, when it comes to single parents' priorities and responsibilities, you can't always just expect a single mom to be open bucket and you'll get up a phone or reply or whatever the case you with immediate effect. There are some levels of exchange regarding. So this is nothing negative. I love the WhatsApps that's coming through. Obviously, if you just joined in, this is finishing in online community radio station, but in the community for the community, you can join in on the conversation. We always talk about women empowering on this show. How do you think, what would be a great tip for a female, for a queen to empower herself? Also, single moms and dating, and then silent abuse in relationships. We tackle a lot of things on the show, but the ultimate thing is women empowering women and uplifting each other. Very important, madam. So, I said, fine, body positivity, as fine, you feel good. You know what I mean? Even though someone is putting you down on maybe how you look or whatever, he rise always feel up to high levels. Because I always say, and I can't emphasize enough on this, we are daughters to a king, so why would we want to be treated anything less? You know what I mean? So, thank you so much for joining me on the conversation. You can still send me your WhatsApp messages on 06512 Good morning, my darlings. It's a little bit of music. Let me see. So it's a
unlimited music for your soul. Your online community radio station.
Mura, Vaira. Okay.
Infinity FM, jou aanleiding vir wetenskapsradiostasie.
Sultan made another one.
morning, my darlings. If you're just tuning in, this is Infinity, an online community radio station based within the community for the community. I hope you're all doing well on this Saturday morning. The WhatsApp's coming in is absolutely interesting. Some people are taking a road trip today, and then we'll be overnighting. Very, very nice on this Saturday. A beautiful weekend to do that. But like it But in any case, my queens, do enjoy. If you want to let me know what you're up to for this weekend, or even how was your week, let me know on 06651211711. Also, you can go to our website, which is www.infinityradio.co.za. Please know that, yes, ons is hackend. The internet is a bit silicony, so we're still sorting that out. So if you're with us and we are hacking, please, I do apologize, but at least you are with us even though we are hacking, you know what I mean? So, Halvida Benjamin, good morning, my darling. Listen, it's still Women's Month, and what I want to do is, if those of you are on my personal Facebook page, you would know that I do my own hair and whatever the case may be. So, if you as a queen wants to have a mini makeover, you can come to the studio and then I can do your hair for you. You can have just a normal blowout, or you can do a blowout with an iron, straightening iron. Depends on you. If you want curls, we can do that. So let me know on the WhatsApp line if you do want that from 065121711, and then I sort you out, and then we can just make a date. It will obviously be on a Saturday, and then we give you a little makeover. It's still Women's Month, my queen, so let's embrace each other, let's empower each other. Last night I actually wrote a quote. I read a quote which was so interesting to me. Let me read it for you. If you can dance and be free and not be embarrassed, you can rule the world. Today ek so lag nie, because those of you who have me on TikTok, ek kan nie dance. I cannot dance to save my life at all. So then I started laughing because I was like, hey, I can't dance, you know. And so ek kap nat en ek kap aan. I can't dance, but I try and I do it, and it's fine. Ek no scamies of embarrassful because I can't dance. I don't dance like a certain person or individuals. Nee, jy het jou eie vibe. Each queen has their own vibe, and you need to embrace your own vibe, and you empower yourself by utilizing your own vibe. A lot of people, friends of mine would say, like, they can't do this or they can't do that. But you actually can. But now, because you're always speaking the negative, you won't see that you are able to do it. So you just kept on being in that. Jy weet, nee, ek kan nie, maar jy kan. As jy nie wil. You see, sometimes you think your weakness is like maybe embarrassing, or it won't work for you, or whatever the case may be. But it could actually be a strength. You see, sometimes as we know in the mind symptom, and this is now coming to the silent abuse relationships. If you're in a relationship and now it's silent abuse, it starts with that small thing of the verbal. So the verbal kills your vibe, and then you believe what he said to you. Like a person who may be in your relationship would tell, oh, but can you like Jay? Oh, you gain so much weight, Jay's victim. Should we die? Me. So when that occurs, it's normally that person feeling that way about themselves, and also just some people who say those words normally just wants to bring you down and make you feel like nothing, you know? And at the end of the day, you start believing what is being said to you, and that's why you stay in that little place. So, how to try to get out of it? Just stand up in the oggend and just say for yourself, Jay is beautiful, just confident, and you can achieve all things that you want to achieve. Alles vat tyd, alles gebeur op sy tyd, en alles kom op sy tyd. We each have a plan, like a life path. Do you understand? So not everyone's growth is at the same time. Some of us is like very fast. The others is a bit slower. But the moral of the thing is don't give up. Sometimes it's so very cliche to hear and say, but that's actually just the basic, and that is just, just don't give up. If you have a passion for something, continue with it. Make it grow, make it happen. Because there is someone out there that will be interested in it, and that someone, gets it going, and your brand or whatever you're trying to build grows with it. So stop thinking that you can't do something. In actual fact, you can. My queens, you are so, how can I explain this? You are God's gift. You are a blessing. And when we doubt ourselves, check on if you're self-doubting. There's a time everybody's vibe in their mind to think, okay, I'm not good enough, I can't do me, I want to achieve this. But if you keep on speaking negative, then what do you expect positive? Me, baby, is being Try to speak positive things into your life. Try to surround you with positive people. Also take note of who you hang with, men. The thing is, always is altyd geneig om te sê, there's a saying when times are dark, friends are few, right? Besides that, kyk wie is daar in your time of success and wie is happy. Even when you got maybe a new car, when you got a new job, or you achieved something, even if it's small, but they are there and they support you. And you know what I mean? Daai is jou mense. Nie mense wat vir jou afdruk en sulke goed doen. Hulle is mooi voor jou en dan agter jou is dit 'n ander baby. So you also need to see who your circle of friends are so that you can empower yourself and also your friends around you. You see, the thing is with women empowering women is in most of our societies and culture, it's like, kyk nou weer hier en so, as mos die sê goedjies, right? And we need to eliminate that. Please, guys. We all are placed on earth for a reason and a purpose. But if we don't support each other, how will we even achieve anything? And then it's also some females that are in the silent abusive relationships. Now, a friend or whoever outside, also a female, would come and say, but nie sy wil huis en hy is die deel van jou nie. That you cannot call a friend, right? Because my friend, I have a friend who was in a relationship like that, abusive, whatever. Ek sê vir jou soos dit is. Yes, it is nice and to because you think this is now the love of your life, but yet you get treated like, do you understand? But you shouldn't give up on a friend that you clearly can see is in need of your support and your love and just being there for someone, You can never let someone else dictate how you feel and how you look, because that's how it starts. The verbalness with little comments, no, put on something else, or no, you can't go, and you limit it to your friends. It's things like that, and then the physical also starts, right, with abuse. When it even starts with the smallest thing, nip it net daar en dan, ladies. Nee. As 'n man vir jou begin sê van, jy kan nie uitgaan nie, of hoekom wil jy nou met jou vriende gaan, of hoekom, and now for the single moms also, including ladies, dat was diegene wat sê, nie met jy zijn heel dag en nacht met jou kinders, hoekom, as ons van nou nie te pa eet, nie, die jong, as ek vir jou nie. Ladies, you need to spot this beforehand, man. And don't be scared to say what you think and how you feel. Just say it and put it out there. Make it happen one time. Listen, especially when you're a single mother and you want to go into a relationship, maak it clear. Jy het soveel kinders, And make it very clear that your kids take priority. They are your responsibility. You have to make it clear in the sense of this is what I tolerate, this is what I tolerate. Some people will think, nee, waar komt die vrouw nou vandaan en Amerika sê vandaan nie. You need to know your standard, you need to set your standard and then make it clear to the person that wants to join your party. Do you understand? So mense verstaan nie, so mense will think it's arrogant or whatever the case may be. It's not about that. It's about you need to set the standard. This is what you want, this is what you don't want. And you make it very clear. Sometimes, as some vrouwmense would just go into a relationship for the sake of wanting to be in a relationship. No? Ons wil dit nou nie meer nee, kom ons wil weer weg van die. You don't need a man at all, my darling. Jy kan net so nat, jy kan net so aanklap. Heeltyd. You don't need a man to define you. You don't need a man to define your worth, your beauty, your whole existence in me. You know? Because you're already a daughter to a king. Why? Because I know just to be in a relationship or just to have that status quo of I am in a relationship with someone. Let's not go that route, ladies. Let's be, if he is for you, he is for you. And you would obviously understand your schedule, your priorities and responsibilities. What is also important to look at is, ons kry mos hy fake mense, né? You say that, look for in a guy who says, don't you want to bring your kids with? Or if they ask about him. But some mense vra mos nou net weer, how are your kids doing? Or whatever, because they want to make it seem they're interested. But you can also spot those fakers and you mix and you can, absolutely. Nee, sy kry ons hy jongens wat basta. Hoe gaan dit met jou kind? Nie vals visie, nee? Ons is super dirty. Wees opreg, but as a female, your intuition will guide you. You will see it. Some people don't, but in the end you will. Alwaar, ek is so lief vir jou en dankie dat jy ingeskakel is. Alvira is just commenting here, yes, and when they start telling you what to wear, how to cook, and all that, I see you. Exactly, as I say, Masa, I see. Nee, ons weekie so nie. You see, you need, as a female, you need to set a standard, my queens. There must always be a standard. You need to indicate, kyk jy, ek het mindag 1000 kinders. Hulle kom eerste, come what may. Just alles drop vir hulle. As jy nog van, dat in a die, in a dirty, you know? And then some men that want to join your party of single mom and whatever, wil nog vir jou dictate van, ja, maar ons kan mys net gauw een draai waan toe ry. Waan toe. You see, with a single mom, it is, kom ons maak planne voor die tyd, so that the single mom can arrange her schedule and whatever, because kykie, as die almal, kyk, daar is some vrouwmense, which is just indicates to, vir ouma, of whoever, listen, I'm going out tonight, miss wat, klaar. Of hulle sê nie is, hulle just goes. And then there are the females that don't do that. You know? You plan ahead if you want to go out, because your children, it doesn't matter, they need to be sorted out. You can't just get up and leave at the drop of a hat. It doesn't work like that. So some people don't understand it, and then the guy would maybe think, me, myself, it's not about that. You know? It is responsibilities and priorities. So for me, it's always like when you go into a relationship or wanting to start a relationship, kyk die kat eers goed uit die vir my. Ja, heeltemal goed. Indicate wat jy like, wat jy nie like nie. En net daar, as hulle nie met jou party kan byhou nie in your list of, I can say expectations, then it's just a no. But don't settle for less, and don't settle just for the fact that you want to be in a relationship. Let's not go that route. Thank you so much, my darlings, for being tuned. community. A little bit of music. This song, I absolutely love it. Yes. Good morning.
Online community radio station. unlimited music for your soul. Your online community radio station. Music for your soul, your online community radio station.
Feeling you, but I'm still missing you, and I can't see the end of this. Just wanna feel your kiss against my lips. Passing by, but I still can't seem to tell you why it hurts me every time I see you. Realize how much
Baie dankie.
I hate you.
Was it nice? Ik ben de pokus.
I miss you when I can't sleep, or right after coffee, or right when I can't eat. I miss you in my front seat, still got sand in my sweaters, nights we don't remember. Do you miss me like I miss you? Fucked around and got attached to you. Friends can break your heart too, and I'm always tired, never with you. If I knew you wanted me, you wouldn't like that shit. I understand why you wouldn't like that shit. Text, but then I never mind that shit. I got these feelings, you should never mind that shit. You don't know, you still love me, but your friends don't know. You just say so. If I were you, I would never let me go.
I hate you, I love you, I hate that I love you. Don't want to, but I can't put nobody else above you. I hate you, I love you, I hate that I want you. You want her, you need her, I'll never be her.
I don't mean no harm, I just miss you around. Words were just nice, caution to out my heart. You ever wonder what we could have been? You said you wouldn't and you fucking did. Lied to me, lied with me, but you fucking fixed. Now all my drinks and all my feelings are a fucking mix. Always missing people that I shouldn't be missing. Sometimes you gotta burn some bridges just to create some distance. I know that I control my thoughts and I should stop reminiscing. But I remember my dad that it's good to have feelings. I don't trust you, bro. I guess this is where I'm wrong. I'm acting right, does me wrong. So every night I sing this song.
I hate you, I love you, I hate that I love you. Don't want to, but I can't put nobody else above you. I hate you, I love you, I hate that I want you. You want her, you need her, I'll never be her. All alone I watch you play, like she's the only girl you've ever seen. You don't care, you never did. You don't give a damn about her. Watch you her. She's the only thing you ever see. Oh, it's a joke, oh yeah. But you will slowly get
Anyway, guys, if you just tuned in, this is Infinity FM online community radio station based within the community for the community. If you also want to be part of the conversation, you can WhatsApp me at 065121711. You can also go to our website, which is www.infinityradio.co.za. Come on, guys, it's Saturday morning. Ons wil nie te eer geraak nie, but ons gaan ook die situation avoiding. I've gotten some great WhatsApps and I'm going to read it when I come back. Thank you for being tuned in. Infinity FM, online community radio station, your number 24/7.
So baby, wait, keep your head down and just find out that we was all fake reasons why we stick around. But really all I want from you is just for you. stars and your moon. Wanna be your sunny day. Can be favorite too. I wanna be a distant bed. And baby, I'll be your blue. Mr. Too damn good to you. Yes, sir. You've been hurt so many times. You don't know what's so real. You don't know real time. How you feel? Just Sunday morning, I'll take it easy. You're not away. 'Cause love it just ain't right. Just ain't got you by my side. Baby, you're so mean. Baby, I'll open doors for you anytime. 'Cause that's what your man's supposed to do. I wanna cook for you. I was for you.
I love this. Los het zo. Hey, kijk nou hiervan, man. Did I forget you? Oh yeah, sorry guys, Chaz is in studio and also Carter. But normally this happens on our show and people just on my show. Oh yes, ladies, my queens, this song is for you guys. Listen to the words when it's being sung here. Yes! Clearly was like God was a place. Okay.
Koud joh. En die gaat op slapen.
Some van ons gaan nog wat. The song speaks to me, guys. Good. Ik denk ik kan het zo raken, nee. Gigi.